The coordinate plane. You've got one of these things here. Have you ever done stuff with a coordinate plane before? Really? All right. If you think about, I don't like this one. Just one more time. Quite go as I wished. Still too big. Right there. A coordinate plane. That's a little like this. Something's in my coordinate plane. So you got it here. All right, the coordinate plane. If we don't use maps anymore, okay. But if you were out in the middle of the ocean, where there's no like big buildings, you got stranded out there. Okay, you were out there just bobbing along, and you happen to have your cell phone, because apparently everybody has a cell phone everywhere they go. And somebody called you, and you wanted to tell them where to pick you up. You can't just tell them, oh, I'm next to that big wave that just washed me over, or I can see the sun up in the sky. Okay, how would you be able to tell them where you are? It's a little like this. Now we have GPS systems, and this goes along with the GPS sort of system. Jill? But you're in the middle of the ocean. There's no Main Street there. There's nothing but water. Everywhere you can see, there's nothing but water. You can't. Right, and since the ocean is billions and billions of gallons of water spread over millions and millions of miles, how long do you think it would possibly take them to do that, to find you? Exactly. You might say you can be washed up on some shore somewhere in a while. Elijah? Okay, Elijah said it there. Our globe, if you look at a globe or had a picture of a globe, or whenever you get to that thing there, you know, somebody's gone to great care, and they have drawn lines of, which one? Longitude, I think, are the up and down ones, and latitude go this way. Yeah, they have drawn the earth and covered it completely with lines so that you can give what we call coordinates of your location. Okay, so you can tell them, I am at so many degrees latitude, so many degrees longitude. Well, we're not getting that complicated today, but that's the basic gist of this is. When you have a coordinate plane, which this is, you have what we call an x-axis. Like that, make sure you write this down. This is the x-axis. It is always the horizontal one. And you have the y-axis, which is always the vertical one, that one that goes up and down. And they're usually, you can't tell it on mine, maybe it is on yours. Usually they are drawn darker than the other lines. I don't know if yours are on your paper, I just can't see it here. Okay, but usually they're drawn darker. Okay, and then the x-axis is split up into a whole bunch of smaller lines, and you're kind of cutting into little squares there. And how you would tell someone where you are is you would give your coordinates, which is by what we call an ordered pair. An ordered pair. And it has that name because the order of the pair matters. It usually looks something like this, 3, 4. And what those two numbers tell you, they tell you what X line to use and what Y line to use. And the place where the X line crosses the Y line is the place that you're bobbing up and down on the ocean. Now, how you would know where your coordinates are? Well, cell phones actually do tell you your lines of latitude and longitude, because by some system of triangulation, they figured out. But the 0.34 would be this. You would find 3 on the x-axis, find 4 on the y-axis, and figure out where those two lines cross. And the place where they cross at 3, 4 is that point 3, 4. Another way to do this would be to think about the 3 is, this one is the over number, and the y is the up number. You go, start here, by the way, let's put this point down here. This point is 0, 0. It's called the origin, because that's where everything starts, right there at the origin. If you're finding the point 3, 4, it means you go over 3, 1, 2, 3, and you go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 3, up 4 is the point 3, 4. You would be able to tell. Back before we had GPS and all this sort of stuff, we used maps, and maps were actually cut into squares like this. Okay? What if I was looking for the point 5, 1? Where would that point be? And I will tell you the place where most people get mixed up is they go to the 5 on the wrong one first. They put 5, 1 as being here, but it's not. It is 5 this way and 1 up. It should be right here. 5, 1. That would be that point. Or if I gave you this point right here, you would tell me the ordered pair. And let me stress this, an ordered pair must have the parentheses, and it must have that comma there. Otherwise, it's not an ordered pair, you'll get it wrong. What is this point right here? If I were asking you for the coordinates of that lovely point right there, it's a little hard to follow the line, but you probably can there. What is that coordinate? Luke?
8, 9.
I believe it's 9. If you go down and across here, you end up with 9, 8. The over number first. This would be 9, 8. And sometimes people get confused on like points that fall right on the axis. What would that point be? How far over is it? How far up is it? From the origin, how far over is it? How far up is it? Brittany? Brooklyn? I don't know.
0, 8.
It is 0, 8. 0 over, it doesn't go over at all, it just goes straight up from that. Or if I did this one here, what would that point be? How far over, how far up? Kate?
0 over 9.
Nope, 0 over would be here, up 9 would be there.
9 over 0.
There you go. 9, 0. Use that one there. You kind of get the gist of that there. Now, what I would like for you to do, we'll do this while I'm waiting for you. Why don't we do that? Maybe. No, I do have something for you. Well, I'm not 100% sure we're all good with this. This is all going to go away here in a minute.